My husband pretended to give me an affectionate hug. To my surprise, he secretly kissed my mother. I had just stepped out. The two who had seemed so reserved suddenly got very flirtatious. They couldn't wait and embraced. But when I reached the car, I realized I hadn't taken my keys. As I opened the front door, they were instantly terrified when they heard the door open. My mother's hair was a total mess. I asked my mother, confused, "Why is your hair so messy?" She said she messed it up while picking up some books earlier. Right then, I noticed my husband's shirt button was misaligned. He just smiled and said he accidentally buttoned it wrong when he got up this morning. I didn't pay it any mind. I started looking for my car keys. Suddenly, I spotted the car keys on the ground. As I bent down to pick them up, I found a piece of underwear near the keys. But that underwear wasn't mine at all. I picked it up and asked whose it was. My mother hurried over and said it had accidentally been left behind when he was hanging up clothes. I gave her a silent look. Then I turned and left for work. But I hadn't really left. At the doorway, I deliberately made the sound of the door closing. Then I quietly hid in a corner. They thought I had gone to work. They embraced again. I hid nearby and watched them silently. By then, I had already planned my revenge. Only after that did I quietly go to work. The next day, while they were eating fruit together, I suddenly appeared in front of them, and I told my husband I was pregnant. In an instant, both of them were terrified. But my husband pretended to be happy. My mother also pretended to offer her congratulations. But I smiled and said I had even better news. Then a tall, handsome man walked in. I introduced him as Mark. He is the father of the child. My husband angrily accused me of betraying him, but my mother asked if I truly loved him. I firmly said we had been together for a long time. At that moment, my mother shockingly admitted to having a relationship with my husband. My husband then said he and my mother truly loved each other. He asked me to let them be together. What they didn't know was that all of this had been part of my plan. Mark took a voice recorder out of his pocket. He played back the conversation they had just had. My mother realized I had deceived them. They saw the lawyer standing right there in front of them. In the end, the two of them had no choice but to leave the house.